From the outside, the cantaloupe is unremarkable. A tan, netted, slightly bumpy sphere that looks like it belongs in a fruit bowl photograph. Cut it in half and everything changes. The interior is vivid, almost neon orange, the color of a tropical sunset, with a hollow central cavity packed with hundreds of cream-colored seeds in stringy fibers. That color is not aesthetic. It is the densest concentration of beta-carotene in any common everyday fruit. A single cup of cantaloupe delivers more than your entire day's vitamin A requirement, plus a full day of vitamin C in fewer than 60 calories. In the next 7 minutes, we are going to take the cantaloupe apart and find beta-carotene, carotenoids, vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, and one of the most efficient nutrient-to-calorie ratios of any fruit on Earth. Botanically, the cantaloupe is a member of the Cucurbitaceae family, the same family as cucumbers, watermelons, and pumpkins. It is technically a pepo, a type of berry with a hard rind and a fleshy interior. The outer rind is the exocarp, tan, netted, and reticulated. That distinctive net pattern is actually scar tissue, formed when the fruit grows faster than its skin can stretch. The mesocarp is the thick layer of edible orange flesh where all the carotenoids are concentrated. The endocarp is the soft inner lining that surrounds the central seed cavity. Unlike a watermelon, the cantaloupe has a hollow center filled with hundreds of flat oval seeds suspended in stringy white fibers. These seeds are themselves edible, rich in protein, fat, magnesium, and zinc, though they are usually discarded. The hollow cavity is the structural fingerprint of the muskmelon group. The orange flesh is where the chemistry lives. The vivid orange color of cantaloupe flesh comes from a single dominant pigment, beta-carotene. 100 grams of cantaloupe delivers approximately 2,000 micrograms of beta-carotene, which the human body converts into about 170 micrograms of retinol, or the bioactive form of vitamin A. That is roughly 30% of your daily vitamin A requirement in a small slice. Vitamin A is essential for vision, specifically the regeneration of rhodopsin in the retina, for immune system function, for skin health, and for the integrity of mucous membranes throughout the respiratory and digestive tracts. Beta-carotene also acts as a potent fat-soluble antioxidant in its own right, neutralizing free radicals and reducing oxidative damage. Cantaloupe is one of the highest beta-carotene foods on Earth per calorie. A bowl of cantaloupe is essentially a vitamin A delivery system disguised as a sweet melon.
Cantaloupe is also exceptionally rich in vitamin C. A single cup of cubed cantaloupe delivers approximately 60 milligrams of vitamin C, roughly 60 to 70% of the recommended daily intake. Vitamin C drives collagen synthesis for skin, joints, blood vessels, and connective tissue. It supports immune cell function, enables the absorption of non-heme iron from plant foods, and acts as a circulating water-soluble antioxidant, complementing the fat-soluble antioxidant work of the beta-carotene. The combination of high vitamin A from beta-carotene and high vitamin C in the same fruit is genuinely rare. Most fruits that are rich in one are modest in the other. Cantaloupe is one of the few that delivers both at high levels, two complementary antioxidant systems in one slice of melon. Beyond the headline vitamins, cantaloupe carries a meaningful mineral and B vitamin profile. A cup provides about 8% of your daily potassium, important for blood pressure regulation and muscle function, and about 5% of your daily folate, essential for cell division and red blood cell formation. The fruit is also approximately 90% water by weight, making it one of the most hydrating fruits available, particularly valuable in hot climates and during exercise. The natural sugar content is moderate, at around 8 grams per cup, with a glycemic index in the moderate range. There is meaningful insoluble fiber from the cell walls of the flesh, contributing to satiety and gut transit. The total caloric load is remarkably low, about 53 calories per cup, meaning the nutrient-to-calorie ratio is among the highest of any common fruit.
While beta-carotene dominates the pigment profile, cantaloupe also contains meaningful amounts of two other carotenoids, lutein and zeaxanthin. These compounds are not converted to vitamin A. Instead, they accumulate selectively in the macula of the human eye, where they form a yellow protective pigment that absorbs blue light and protects the retina from oxidative damage. Diets rich in lutein and zeaxanthin have been linked in multiple large studies to reduced rates of age-related macular degeneration and cataract progression. Cantaloupe also contains small amounts of cryptoxanthin, another provitamin-A carotenoid with documented effects on bone health and inflammation. The pigment profile of the cantaloupe is genuinely diverse. Beta-carotene leads the pack, but the supporting carotenoids contribute their own bioactive effects in tissues throughout the body. The orange color is one signal. The chemistry behind it is layered. The cantaloupe is named after Cantalupo, a former papal estate in the hills outside Rome, where the fruit was first cultivated in Europe in the 15th century, having been brought from Armenia. The Cucumis mello species itself originated in northern Africa or Western Asia and has been cultivated for over 4,000 years. Modern American cantaloupes are actually a separate variety called muskmelons, Cucumis mello reticulatus, distinguished by their distinctive net-patterned rind. True European cantaloupes have a smoother, ribbed rind and are less common in North American markets. Today, major commercial production happens in California, Arizona, Mexico, and Central America. The fruit is fragile, climacteric, meaning it continues to ripen after harvest and develops its peak flavor and sweetness in the days following picking. A ripe cantaloupe announces itself by smell. If a melon has no aroma at the stem end, it is not ready. If it smells sweet and slightly floral, it is at its peak. So what do you actually get when you slice open a cantaloupe? You get a third of your daily vitamin A from beta-carotene, the densest concentration of any common fruit. You get nearly 70% of your daily vitamin C in a single cup. You get supporting carotenoids, lutein, zeaxanthin, and cryptoxanthin, protecting your eyes, your bones, and your tissues. You get potassium, folate, and meaningful fiber. You get 90% water content, making it one of the most efficient hydration foods you can eat. You get all of this in fewer than 60 calories per cup, one of the highest nutrient-to-calorie ratios of any fruit on Earth. And you get one of the most dramatic exterior-to-interior reveals in the produce section, a dull tan netted sphere hiding a vivid orange interior that announces its chemistry through pure color. Slice it, reveal the orange, eat the pigment that protects your eyes and feeds your skin.